addiction recovery, oh my God, how humanizing is addiction? You know, one thing I've realised is that one thing I really struggled with prior to my addiction is being human. I was such a perfectionist and I felt like I can't make mistakes, I can't be authentic, I need to be perfect. And I think that was one of the driving things for addiction for me. And there is nothing more humbling and human than falling into the trap of addiction. And I really struggled with that because it went against everything that I was struggling with in the first place. That shame of, you know, being a messy human who makes mistakes, and will people accept me for being anything less than perfect? And it's quite ironic because I started my addiction and then I was making the biggest mistakes and I was being the least imperfect human, which is why I kept it so hush hush. And when I overcame addiction, I tried so many times and I realised that the best way to stop addiction is to admit to being human. And was it received the best by everyone? No. Did everyone understand? No. But some people really did, and that was what I needed. And I've learned a huge lesson that it is okay to make mistakes. It's okay to be human. We all have things that we're ashamed of. We all have things that we've done which we're not proud of. But if you can hold your hands up and say, you know what, that's okay. We do make mistakes, but it's about repairing those mistakes, and it's about being accountable, not in a mean way, but being accountable with compassion. Then you get to come out of this and actually feel so much better, because who wants to be a perfect human being? who wants to be inhumane? Inhuman, there we go. Being human again. Who wants to sit there and feel like I've got to be more than the real, raw, messy person that I am? And I think that's so important. And if you can start to see your recovery like that and view your addiction as just part of the human experience that we all are going through, and start to see it as something that's not a bad thing, but just a normal thing. I'm not saying addiction's normal for everyone, but God, everybody's done something they're not proud of. If we can start to see it like that, recovery becomes a lot easier. So if nothing else, wherever you are in your recovery today, remember it is okay to be human.